Good morning, folks. Today's August 3rd. We've got a hurricane on its way, and thought I would do one last ride around, look around, and see what the garden looks like this morning. Our skies are kind of overcast just a little bit. Sun's peeking in and out of the clouds, but we're here in central North Carolina. The weatherman said this morning that the track's changed a little bit. The storm's going to move, I think, a little further inland. The eye of it, well, the way I understood it, will pass just the other side, the east side of Raleigh, North Carolina. Now that's over 100 miles away from where I am here, but I will still feel the effects of it. We'll definitely get some rain, much needed rain, really. But the wind is my concern right now with my corn at the stage that it is. So I'm going over there. Just thought I'd do a little ride, show you a little bit of my ride over there to the garden, and we will check out the garden over there. I may go ahead and harvest one of my watermelons because I know it's pretty close. And anyway, when we get there, I'll check back in with you, and you just enjoy this scenery. And you have a blessed day. I'll check back in with you when I get over to the garden. Folks, won't you look at this right here? This happened overnight. There's deer tracks all out here where I'm walking. They're burnt. They're burnt. Just look. They're burnt. They've started on that row over there. They've eat the runners off. We're not going to have no peas. Not going to be none. And I don't know. I'm tempted to get my bush hog, mow them down, and just plow this under so they ain't got nothing else to eat on. They'll move on, go somewhere else. This aggravates me. You don't know how much. The hard work that I've put into this, and then something else eats it. They're burnt. Because they won't stop now. They've done got started in here. They're not going to stop. They won't stop till there's nothing left. Well, it's the calm before the storm. But they're burnt. They're burnt. That's all I can say. We'll walk up here and look at this corn. It won't be standing there. To see if there might be anything that could be harvested. And go ahead and take that off, but I see deer track up here, so they're checking it out too. But it's the calm before the storm. You can see the sky, and the way the weatherman talked, the eye of this storm is going to pass just east of Raleigh. That's the latest forecast. They said that it is possibly going to hit somewhere between Wilmington and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Wilmington, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That's the, that's what they're predicting. And usually when it hits in that area, we're going to get some kind of effect off of it. I don't know what, but it ain't looking good, folks. It really is not looking good for me. Deer's sabotaged my peas, and I'm really debating on taking and just mowing them down, plowing them under, so that way they can't eat them no more. If I can't have none, they can't either. I mean, that's just the way I feel about it. They've been one through here. I see tracks, so they're scoping this out too. I see a stalk laying down there. I don't know. I think it's just something that broke off and blowed over, like that one there. Yeah, this it's making. It needs the rain, but it don't need the wind. But man, there's some corn in here. A lot of it. But it's just starting. It's not really. I'll walk this field over. They might be an ear here and there somewhere, but doubt it. But that makes me sick on those peas. I think while I'm at it, I'll plow them up that I plowed fixed for them up there to eat. I think I'll plow them up too. They won't eat that. They won't come down here and eat this. Won't leave nothing alone. Our government needs to stay out of stuff. There may be some silver queen here that would be ready. The silks are starting to turn brown on some of them. That's the ones you really want to look for. Ah, Lord. Lord, please help us all. That's all I can say. I don't know, next year, folks, I'm gonna have to do something with electric fence, or I've got to do something. This is ridiculous. I mean, they were not like that. I was over here Saturday. I come over here yesterday evening. Those peas got chewed down last night. It just makes me sick. But anyway, I wanted to show you this corn while it's standing up. It probably won't look like that tomorrow. And so this year is going to be pretty much a loss for us. We've got a few odds and ends here and there, but if that corn blows down, it's gone. It might stand up, might get a little bit out of it, but we'll see. But the peas, I know, is gone, because they won't have time to put out new runners. And I mean, even if they do, the deers, they've got started in them, so they're not going to leave them alone now unless I shoot them. And I don't care if it's in season, out of season. This junk needs to stop. It's either us survive or they survive, one or the other. Yeah, I apologize for getting riled up, but this is not, I don't blame the deer. I blame our stinking government that wants to try to control everything. Thank you. tell you when you can hunt and when you can't, and they need to stay out of everything. And they've even been in here on the sweet potatoes. I see some leaves bit off of those. Yeah, they've got started now. I mean, I can't put a bunch of stuff on this stuff now. I could while it was young, and I've got a fortune tied up in that. But I can't do it now. Ah, Lord. Well, I hate that y'all had to hear me vent like this, but that's just the way it is. According to the weatherman, the track of this storm looks similar to the track that Hurricane Hazel took in 1954, which it was a lot bigger storm than this one. I think this one is only going to be a Category 1. But the effects of Hazel was felt here. You know, it done a lot of damage. It wouldn't call it catastrophic, but it was close to it in this area. They got a ton of wind and a ton of rain. But the actual eye is supposed to go just east of Raleigh, the way I understand it. And I don't know what it's going to do to that corn. But I'm just sitting here. I was putting some posts on Facebook and checking the forecast again, and it's like I could hear thunder off in the distance. But that is actually that area going back that ways east, so I can't see the sky looking that way. We might can go down there the other side of those woods and get a better view of it. But yeah, the runners has been clipped off my peas, so I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I thought about I could get a electric fence, but my thing is somebody will steal it. I mean, we're living in one of the worst times now, folks, I've ever seen. You can't have nothing. And see, this is kind of off in a secluded little area up here. And I don't know. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but I declare it sounds just like thunder. So I may mosey back down to my truck and we'll ride back out to the house, to my father-in-law's house, and I can see the eastern sky there better than I can here. But I've got a lot of blue here, one little dark patch, well, not dark, but semi-dark right over me. I don't know. But then you look over there, you've got some blue on top of those trees. So I don't know. We'll just see what happens. And anyway, I'll get back to you in a few minutes. All right, this is kind of the sky looking east, southeast, or well, this is kind of, yeah, southeast, southeast, something like that. And the storm would be back down that direction. But it does look threatening, and I believe, I was just looking at the radar before I left home. There's a little breeze, I don't know if you can hear me, but they showed the county just below us, Moore County. They actually had some thunderstorms down there, some storms, mild storms, I hope. But anyway, just thought I would show you what it looks like.